Hey guys, it's Ice15 here with another video. This time when we're continuing our Mighty Morphin May literally the last day of May. And I'm just going to be doing a few videos before I go up to Joplin real quick. I don't know. Or maybe if they let me out. Because it was raining today and all that stuff. But again, obviously, I continue with my Morphin May kind of mini event thing I'm doing, even though I don't have the many Mighty Morphin stuff. I think I just got this, the Falconzord, the Legacy Red Ranger helmet, and then the Dragon Evolution 3 figure. The deal, and then that's it. And which I'm going to be working on both of Falconzord and this right now. And so, yeah, I've had this like for like again, it's a long time. I have no clue when this was really. Wait, it was like in 20. It was in the 2014, 13, 15 era of time, because again, actually it might have been 2016, come to think of it, because I'm pretty sure this was at least sometime in between the 2015 and 17, because again, that's when one, Toys R Us was still around, and then two, that I'm just mostly just thinking about before the 2017 movie. So, again, reviewing the Legacy Ninja Falconzord, Ninja Megazord, finally. I was going to think of doing a double review with this and then the Falconzord, but I'm going to do the Falconzord in his own review, since that one's not going to be too long. And yeah, we're just going to jump right into this, because I don't have the box with me. It's like packed away somewhere. Which I really wish I could show the box, because it would look very cool, because again, it's also this is kind of like based off of the, well, the packaging is based off of the movie, basically. But sadly, I'm not able to show it, so the Zords to come with is the Frogzord, the Apezord, the Apezord, the Wolf, Bear, and then the Zord, or Ninja Zords and stuff like that. But no, let's just stop talking. Let's go over just from left to right, and we're going to be going over the Crane Zords because it's just the smallest and easiest to get out of the way. I don't know if I'm just really just doing the stuff, so now let's move on. So obviously, moving closer now and stuff like that, we got the Crane Zord right here, which is just it's still very, very cool and detailed and stuff. Doesn't have too much like any added stuff besides the peg down here, which I'll show in a little bit. As far as like any movements, the wings can move, which mostly is for transformation. The head can move, which again, mostly for transformation. If you just move this thing out, it can just fold up. And again, just mostly for transformation purposes. Has the face, which will reveal later. Has this peg, which can. I just saw in the beginning it did peg onto the Megazord. I don't know if that happened in the show. And that's the way just when they're just going into the city and all that stuff like that. I'm really just guessing at this point, but yeah. Here's the. But yeah, as far as the detail going, again, the face I'll get into later, but just the basic detail of just Crane Zord itself. We got the gold here for the front part. We got the red, which is accurate to Cock Ranger and the show, and just the show in general. We got the red here, the white outline up here, and also the gunmetal gray, and then the red here. And we also got gunmetal gray up here. And on the sides, if I didn't just drop it, hopefully, luckily it landed on flat and didn't scratch anything up. We got gunmetal gray here, here, and here. And then we got the eyes, which has the black outline, and which is very, very cool detail right here. And just to show you the other side. Yeah, again, it's not too much to go over with at least the Crane Zord, so let's move on to the Frogzord, and this is like take two because I feel like I wasn't showing it completely because I had too close up too well. But yeah, as far as the detailing goes, we got the gunmetal gray up here and up here in the tail. Again, I'm pretty sure this is gunmetal gray. Maybe it might be silver. We got the silver here, which is this is more of a silver, shiny silver up here. We got the silver, which yeah, this is silver. This is way too bright for gunmetal gray. But I'm pretty sure the top part's gunmetal gray. Gold for here, same thing on the other side. Then we got the silver here for the feet. And then we got the gunmetal gray, which this is definitely gunmetal gray for the bottoms of the feet. And then we got the red for the eyes right here. But also a cool thing about this thing on its own is just very, very articulated. We got the frog hands right here, and they can move, they can shift around, and also the hands can move up and down. So you can just have it just sing like this, and you just have it like that. Just anything. It can't move up, it can move back at least, but again, it's for like somewhat transformation purposes. You know, also move the legs back a little bit. I know this is also for transformation. So is that is for transformation. But and again, you can just move the legs like this, so you can just get like a leap and pose. And then you can also have a little of a tilt for the feet. And yeah, that's just very, very cool. I can't help to like this thing overall. I know some people just like the old version better, but again, this one has a lot of upgrades to this. But yeah, there's the Frogzord itself. Now let's move on to the Bearzord. Going on with the Bearzord right here, which I can't even say is there's too much to go off as far as articulation. It's just one of those things. It does shift back forward right here, but again, it's just for transformation purposes. And there's like this little, again, hollow part of it. I will say that it's if you're just having that front, then you don't notice it. But yeah, these things just can move back and forth. But again, it mostly just locks in when you shift forward. And then when you do this, it's just, when you go backwards, it's just a little loose. And then you just, also these can close in for transformation purposes, but I'll go over that later. The feet can only go like, literally just up one, and go in the center, and then also shift back one. The back paws are bricks, and then also the peg, and it also has this, which we'll be playing with. And then also got these two indents here, which will be used for the Falcon Megazord for the next review. And then also again, these things can also shift in back, but mostly these is for transformation purposes. And the cool thing, the mouth does open and close. And then also this can also peg out, which would mostly is used for transformation when you have to move it. In some case, which I'm just going to do now. I'm just open it, and then you just peg this all in, and then yeah, there you got with the mouth in the mouth right there, and yeah, and you also got the symbol right here. I'm guessing for like something calculator. Also, just got some red outlines. You got the red eyes, gold here, silver up here, and then the gold for the paws and everything. And so that's enough of the Bearzord. Now let's move on to like second ones, and that is the Wolfzord. But now we got the Wolfzord, and yep, and I can't say there's too much to go over. And this is mostly the part that has diecast in it. So this right here is diecast, even though this kind of almost like a Mega Ranger kind of pose. But no, this is something from Cocker Ranger, obviously. But yeah, that's the diecast right here. The rest of it is plastic. There's no diecast in the tail or anything like that, or anything else. It's just mostly this part up here. Yeah, we got silver for the tail, we got silver for the legs, and then up here we got the silver for the silver, which I'm pretty sure it's silver and not gunmetal gray. And again, like I said, it's red and silver, or gunmetal gray maybe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We got blue plastic right here. As far as like any articulation, the mouth can open, so it can just howl or just bark and anything like that. You kind of just do. You can also just do that. The tail can go in and out, mostly just for transformation purposes, and then you can just flip out with a tab. But the legs, as far as go, besides going forward like this to for transformation purposes, is I can only go forward that much and back that far. And like I said, just you got that. And as far as the front legs, I can move this far and then move this far. And again, just in case for any types of poses, like even some just pro, kind of like just pro, and stuff like that. And it's just not too much, but again, now it's going on like the somewhat main event, and that's the ape. Which here is the ape sword itself. So the cool thing about this thing is they kind of like upgraded it to be like very articulated, so it can split apart. The leg can split apart. It can shift down, what that again mostly is for transformation purposes. I can even clip it together for transformation purposes. But I'll be actually showing that later on, which the reason why this will play in later on. But yeah, we got the gold here, silver here, got the die cast right here, with the some of the Cock Ranger symbols are just mostly the S for the Red Ranger as far as that goes. We got the gold and the white right here, which looks pretty good. And then we have the gold for the arms, and there's red and blacks and silvers and slash gunmetal, maybe gunmetal gray, but again I might be wrong about that. Black for the toes, but again, the legs can't really. Again, as far as splitting out, it can't move and shift up and down. I don't know, a little bit, but again, mostly that. But also we have the head sculpt, which is pretty good. We have the silver and the gold, the kind of samurai head. Even though they're more ninjas in Japan, they're actually just a ninja team. But yeah, mostly just got that. Or maybe it's Shogun, I don't know. We have the symbol right here, like I said. And as far as that, we got articulation in the arms and stuff. It can go like in, well, it can also shift down a little bit. Well, it can shift down a little bit, but mostly it's because of the transformation parts. But it can go 360, and then they also have a single jointed elbow. And then the wrist can swing around. And as you can see over here, it does come with his swords, which can be stored in his back like you just want. Can be stored in the back like this. This, and then also can be put in his hands. Trying not to take out the back part there. Just to go over a little bit. Let's just put them both in the hand, and there you got them just dual wielding and stuff. And there you got them just dual wielding. And yeah, I really need to put this more in and push this more in. I will say it now. And then also these can go together. And then these also can go together for the Naginata. I'm pretty sure I said that right. Alright, and then you just push it, and then you just shift it in the hand, and yeah, there you got the Naginata. Again, this one's pretty much a very good upgrade also for the original, but again, like I said, I can't really say too much because some people like the original Megazord, and then also I don't have the original Megazord. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Ape Sword. Now let's do the combination. Ancient to the Ninja. So obviously bringing in the Frog Sword first, we just get everything and just fold it upwards. Or even from the legs, right here. And then you just fold, again, you just fold that up. And then, nope, and yeah, I'm going to have to move a bit, maybe, and another thing, so I'm going to I really need to get an actual camera, and yes, so I can use my tripod. But for the most part, you just shift this up, and then you just fold this inward, and then you just fold, and then you bend these a little bit so you can get the feet, and then you just fold in like this, and then just fold these ends just to be straight, and there you got the frog part of the Megazord, and then you take the bear, and you shift these in, and you also put this in his mouth, so that's the reason why I kind of you just shift these back and then fold these inwards, and then they just slot in there. I can't even say they click in there, but you close that up, you move the back paws in, and then finally you clip it, and you clip it in the spot right here with these, and just clip these in. I will say, And it's a little bit easy to do it off camera, or front first and then back next. And I'm gonna cut off a bit. And I just forgot to turn off the sound. Come on. I don't think it. Yeah, I'm gonna cut off our bit. And there you go. I mostly just clipped it off camera because for some odd reason it's just a little finicky. And then next you take the wolf sword, and then you just fold it up like this. Here I already got I just fold it up with first the front paws first, and then this, which and then you take they also come with these thing for the fist, and then you clip just these in, and they just slot in very well. And just slot that in. I'm pretty sure that's the right side. Again, I'm pretty sure this is the right side. I don't think I got it the wrong way. Right, and then you take the ape sword, and then you unhook the back part. You fold up the arms like this. And then this, and make sure they swing like this, and then this, and then make sure it's slot. It is kind of a little finicky some points. And yeah, this is a little bit iffy some points. And yeah, there you get clipped in like that. And you just pull this down and make sure this is all singled in. And then you bring in the other fist right here with the red. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I got the right side. Yeah, this is the right side. And then you got the arms, and finally you get the crane sword in, and then fold this up to reveal the face. Fold the wings back, and then also this peg swings out. So then finally clip this in up here, and there you have the Ninja Megazord. So here is the Ninja Megazord itself. Now besides also making sure this is closed up, as far as the details goes, besides maybe some obviously amount of dust, uneasy amount of dust here. Here we got, like, again, the symbols on the shoulders. We have the face, which just to bring in a little bit. And it's actually, let's just take this off the head just for a little bit. And and yeah, I really like it. I like the whole the whole design for this one. I know it's obviously ninja based because again it's Cock Ranger, but yeah, we have the black, the red, the gold. We always have the obvious white. And then we also just have like a ninja band with all the different shapes for the Cock Rangers. Just go on that base. Also, again, this is accurate to Cock Ranger, and just Japanese mold in general. But again, this is obviously upgraded. I'm going over. We got 360 in the arms. Now it has been like a problem with some other people with this moving along with the arm, but mine, I will say this arm has a consistency. There is some point when it doesn't do that, but most of the time it doesn't. On this side, however, does have like a little more, so I kind of just like to hold hold it. It's just one of those things you have to hold on to. Parts you have to hold on to. Also, yeah, that thing has a tendency of clipping back. This side has a more tendency of clipping back besides this one. Again, it's just mostly this. This side's mostly just the one that's more stable. Oh, and besides, you can still move the frog mount, and the same thing with the bear. And also, this you can use the legs here and actually make an armband bend here. Here, and then yeah, you can make an armband and you can just bend down. I don't have like a stand that I can do like a flying pose with Ninja Falconzord. I will say it now, which will go into play into my next review. But yeah, there's just the 360 and the both arms. It's just this side does have a tendency. Yeah, you can see that now. It has a tendency of moving. I will say that side's the only one. And then we come to the legs, which I can actually move a lot more, and then also just have a ankle pivot here. So you can kind of have a Ninja Megazord have that stance. You can also have it move. Well, you kind of have to move it out of the way. You can also just move it up a little bit. You kind of can move this out of the way for a bit. Kind of not too much, but again, you still can. You can also move this back. Of course, again, you can just it'll make it a little bit. These two legs will pop out, and again, knee bends and stuff like that, and then like this, and then everything. Also, you can get some leaps and stuff like that for the thing. But yeah, I will say it now. And yeah, I'm just folding it back together, so I'll cut off a bit. And then again, you have also a foot bend, and at least you can't go backwards, but you can go inwards. But again, that's mostly for animation purposes. And then we go up to the head, back up to the head, and then I move this. And sorry if I'm kind of panning up so you can see the actual TV, but besides this kind of shifting back and forth, mostly because the peg's not fully in, this head can actually move up. And there's actually a shifting backwards for, you can actually look up that high, and then have it for the Ninja, when you have the Ninja Falconzord, you can actually just look up and jump. And yeah, I'm really am liking this thing. It's kind of like the only other one, the other Legacies, or besides the obvious Dragonzord over there, and then the gold and blacks, the black and gold Diamond Megazord. And I'm very glad to have also the Falconzord too. But so that's enough with like just the articulation part of things and everything. And now let's move on to the final thoughts of my review. So while I'm doing my kind of worst pose I ever did for any toy, and let's just fold these down. As far as my thoughts on this thing, I love it to death. The fact is, I never got the original version, so honestly, it was kind of like a good alternative to it. I cannot say it's for everyone. Like Japan anime has more sentiment. I can't even say. He's more into like the old version because he said himself that he could go back and like a fire, he would save his original Ninja Megazord because I guess that was his first Megazord ever. But again, I'm literally just guessing at this point as far as that goes. But again, like I said, it's not for everyone. But I actually love this thing. Again, all the upgrades and the fact that it's gonna actually pose, that's another thing. Well, again, the only articulation part of it is in the legs, and then this arm right here, and then also the head. Again, this thing can move up. That's kind of like most of the thing. And just the extra articulation with the ape Zord and then everything like that. And then also just for the frog, I just couldn't help but like this. It's like I said. And also, we can pull even some flying poses. Again, I don't have a real much stand I can use with this. But like I said, And as far as if I can recommend this thing, it's kind of like it's up there to, it's like in the middle. I don't know how much. I haven't really looked up how much this and the Falcon Sword cost after Toys R Us actually went out of business, went bankrupt and everything, and honestly, this was a Toys R Us exclusive at the time, so again, I'm not completely sure. Or at least that this was at least just a Toys R Us. I don't think this was a Toys R Us exclusive. But like I said, this was pretty much. This might be like very expensive on the aftermarket. Maybe over 200, maybe over 300, maybe over 400. I'm mostly just going by at least with the normal Diamond Megazord. I just only recommend it if you can find it for a reasonable price. It's kind of like the same thing with the Dragon Dagger, the Sava, the Black and Gold Megazord. I can even say the Dragon Zord is the same thing, even though I'm still tempted to buy another one because I'm missing a bunch of parts from that. But yeah, it just kind of falls down to your preference. If you're a diehard Mindwarrior fan, if you want like a fancy version of the Copper Ranger Megazord, and I just knocked over another thing. Ranger Megazord, I forget what it's called. Oh, I will say that now because I haven't watched Copper Ranger, or at least only watched a few episodes. But that's literally kind of my only preference of like trying if I could recommend this thing. If you just those three things, and then also if you can find it for a reasonable price, it's still very good. And besides the little issues with some of what people have, like this thing moving, and it kind of just hinders for it to have for the Falcon Sword combination. But that's practically it. Remember to like, comment down below what you guys think of this thing. Do you have it? Do you want it? Do you have the same problems that other people did with this thing moving up when you move the arm and stuff like that? I don't know what poses did you guys get out of this, and all the other stuff down below. Remember to subscribe and tap the little bell. More videos coming soon, and especially today. I got this, the Falcon Megazord, the Falcon Zord review, and then also the Legacy Red Ranger helmet review, which I'm gonna probably do when I get back. But that is it. Remember, and this is item 15, Golden Rare. Rare kicking, out of here.